Have you ever noticed your legs feeling weaker but couldn't quite explain why? Maybe you thought it was just a normal part of aging, but the truth is far more serious and surprisingly hopeful. Doctors around the world are sounding the alarm about a silent condition called sarcopenia, or age-related muscle loss. It's one of the hidden culprits behind thousands of falls, hospitalizations, and lost independence in people over 60, not due to disease, but because muscle quietly vanishes, without warning. What's troubling is that this process often causes no pain at all, making it easy to ignore until it's too late. But here's the good news. It's not only preventable, it's reversible. Recent studies from institutions like Mayo Clinic and Harvard show that simple shifts in diet and movement can dramatically restore muscle strength. In this video, I'll walk you through how to make those changes, starting with what you eat tomorrow morning. We'll uncover how physical health and emotional well-being are deeply connected and how building strength again is easier than you think. Watch until the end, because the key to reclaiming your energy and freedom might just be hiding in your daily routine. And here's where things become deeply personal. For many adults over 60, something as ordinary as rising from a chair becomes a struggle. A minor stumble, what once would have been nothing, can suddenly lead to a fractured hip. Why? Because the protective layer of muscle that once cushioned your joints has quietly faded away. But there's real hope, backed by science. A recent breakthrough study from Harvard Medical School uncovered specific foods that don't just slow muscle loss, they may actually reverse it. These aren't exotic superfoods or expensive supplements, but everyday ingredients containing rare bioactive proteins that stimulate muscle regeneration, even in individuals in their 70s and 80s. Most surprising of all, one particular food topped the chart. In clinical trials, a compound found in this food restored muscle mass more effectively than certain prescription medications. After just 6 weeks, 91% of participants experienced measurable muscle gain, many regaining strength they thought was gone forever. Yet odds are, this food isn't even in your kitchen right now. Before we dive deeper, I'd love to know, where are you tuning in from? Drop a comment below, and if this topic resonates with you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more science-backed senior health tips. Because the journey to reclaiming your strength doesn't require drastic measures. It starts with knowing what to eat. Let's explore the power of food to restore what aging tried to steal. So now you're probably wondering, what exactly are these foods that support muscle recovery so powerfully in older adults? Let's start with one that's surprisingly simple, yet scientifically remarkable. Greek yogurt. Unlike regular yogurt, Greek yogurt undergoes a special straining process that removes excess liquid, resulting in a thicker texture and nearly double the protein content. Just one 6-ounce serving provides around 15 to 20 grams of high-quality protein, exactly what aging muscles crave. But what truly sets it apart is its richness in casein, a slow-digesting protein that steadily delivers amino acids to your muscles for hours. That's especially important at night, when the body enters a fasting state. Consuming Greek yogurt as an evening snack may help counteract overnight muscle breakdown, something researchers at Maastricht University have closely studied in older adults. But the benefits don't stop at protein. Greek yogurt also offers a synergistic trio of calcium, vitamin D, and phosphorus, 3 nutrients that not only strengthen bones, but also play critical roles in muscle contraction and neuromuscular signaling. And let's not forget gut health. The probiotics in Greek yogurt support the microbiome, which in turn enhances nutrient absorption and reduces inflammation, both essential for preserving lean muscle as we age. To get the most from it, choose plain, full-fat varieties with no added sugars. Mix in some antioxidant-rich berries or chia seeds for taste and extra fiber. Making Greek yogurt part of your routine, even 3 to 4 times a week, can become a small yet powerful habit in your journey to rebuild strength and regain independence. Because sometimes the most effective remedies are already sitting quietly in your fridge, just waiting to be recognized. Now that we've explored how protein-rich foods like Greek yogurt can support muscle regeneration, let's dive into another powerful ally: fatty fish. While often praised for heart health, fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines offer unique benefits that make them essential for preserving muscle strength in older adults. The real game-changer here is their rich content of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA. These powerful compounds don't just reduce general inflammation. They actively counteract the chronic, low-grade inflammation that accelerates muscle breakdown as we age. What's more, omega-3s have been shown to enhance the muscle's sensitivity to protein, meaning that the same portion of food builds more muscle when omega-3s are present. A 4-ounce serving of wild-caught salmon, for instance, delivers about 20 grams of complete protein, containing all the essential amino acids necessary for muscle repair. But it's the synergy between protein and omega-3s that truly sets fatty fish apart. A landmark study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed fatty fish at least twice a week maintained more muscle over 3 years compared to those who ate fish rarely or not at all. Even more impressively, these fish are also natural sources of vitamin D, an often overlooked nutrient vital for muscle contraction and balance, especially in seniors with limited sun exposure. To maximize the benefits, aim to include fatty fish in your meals twice a week, opting for wild-caught varieties whenever possible. And for those who struggle with preparing fish regularly, high-quality fish oil supplements may offer a partial alternative, though whole foods remain the gold standard. Because supporting your muscles isn't just about what you eat, it's about choosing the foods that help your body respond better to everything else you do. Building on the muscle protective power of omega-3-rich fish, let's turn to one of the most underestimated yet incredibly effective foods for older adults: eggs. Eggs are more than just a breakfast staple. They're a complete nutritional package, delivering high-quality protein and essential nutrients in a form that's affordable, versatile, and easy to digest. And while egg whites often get all the attention, it's the whole egg that truly shines when it comes to supporting aging muscles. Each large egg contains about 6 grams of complete protein, and notably, nearly half of that protein comes from the yolk. But the yolk does more than just boost protein. It delivers vital nutrients like choline, vitamin D, and leucine. Leucine, in particular, is a key amino acid that helps trigger muscle protein synthesis, even in older adults whose muscles are less responsive to growth signals. A compelling study from the University of Illinois revealed that consuming whole eggs after resistance exercise led to 40% greater muscle-building response compared to eating the same amount of protein from egg whites alone. This suggests that nutrients in the yolk may act synergistically with protein to combat age-related resistance to muscle growth. Concerns around cholesterol. Emerging research continues to challenge outdated beliefs. For most people, including seniors, up to 7 eggs per week is considered safe and may even improve cholesterol profiles, particularly HDL, the good kind. The takeaway: including 1 to 2 whole eggs per day, especially at breakfast, when protein intake tends to be lowest, can offer a powerful boost for muscle preservation and energy. Hard-boiled eggs also make convenient, no-prep snacks, perfect for older adults who may not always feel like cooking. Because sometimes, what your muscles truly need isn't complicated. It's consistent, complete nourishment from real food you can actually enjoy every day. Now that we've looked at the power of whole foods like eggs, let's turn to a group of tiny nutritional powerhouses that often go overlooked: nuts and seeds. While they may not match animal proteins gram for gram, their unique nutrient profile makes them invaluable in the fight against age-related muscle loss. What makes nuts and seeds remarkable isn't just their plant-based protein content. It's the synergy of minerals, healthy fats, and antioxidants that directly support muscle preservation. Almonds, walnuts, and pumpkin seeds in particular stand out. A quarter cup of almonds provides about 6 grams of protein along with magnesium, a mineral crucial for muscle contraction and energy metabolism. Yet, studies show magnesium deficiency is common in older adults and linked to accelerated muscle decline and increased cramps. Walnuts bring something equally vital to the table: alpha-linolenic acid, a plant-based omega-3 known for lowering chronic inflammation that speeds up muscle breakdown. Meanwhile, pumpkin seeds are rich in zinc, which plays a key role in testosterone production, a hormone that naturally declines with age but remains essential for muscle maintenance, even in older individuals. And there's more. Vitamin E, found abundantly in many nuts and seeds, acts as a powerful antioxidant, shielding muscle cells from the oxidative stress that accumulates as we age. Research from Tufts University has shown that seniors with higher blood levels of vitamin E experience significantly less muscle loss over time. To maximize benefits, aim for 1 to 2 ounces, 28 to 56 g, of mixed unsalted nuts and seeds daily. Portion them into small containers to avoid overconsumption, as their caloric density can add up. For those managing high blood pressure or fluid retention, unsalted varieties are especially beneficial. The truth is, building strength later in life isn't just about big changes. It's about small, consistent choices. And sometimes those choices are as simple as a handful of almonds in your afternoon routine. After appreciating the powerful impact of nuts and seeds, it's time to shine a light on a food group that's often underrated in the realm of muscle preservation: beans and legumes. Though they offer a modest protein content, around 15 grams per cooked cup, their real value lies in their synergistic blend of slow-digesting protein and resistant starch, a fiber-like compound that feeds beneficial gut bacteria. Why does this matter for older adults? Because emerging science shows a strong connection between gut health and muscle function. A healthy microbiome plays a key role in reducing chronic inflammation, a hidden driver of age-related muscle breakdown. At the same time, the fiber in legumes helps stabilize blood sugar, preventing insulin spikes and crashes that may otherwise trigger muscle catabolism. Black beans, lentils, and chickpeas are standouts thanks to their dense supply of magnesium, potassium, and iron, 3 minerals critical for muscular energy, oxygen use, and contraction. Iron deficiency, which is common in seniors, can compromise oxygen delivery to muscles and sap energy during movement. A long-term study from the Jean Mayer USDA Human Nutrition Research Center on aging at Tufts University found that older adults who consumed legumes at least 4 times a week preserved significantly more muscle over 5 years than those who seldom ate them. For optimal benefits, aim for at least 3 to 4 servings of mixed legumes per week. If digestion is an issue, start small and gradually increase. Soaking dried beans overnight reduces bloating compounds, while low-sodium canned versions offer convenience. Just rinse thoroughly before eating. Ultimately, beans prove that supporting muscle health isn't just about protein. It's also about nurturing the ecosystem inside your body that helps every system function at its best. After highlighting the gut-muscle connection through legumes, we now turn to another surprising yet essential group for muscle preservation in older adults: leafy greens. While they may not be the first thing that comes to mind when thinking about muscle health, vegetables like spinach, kale, and Swiss chard offer a biochemical advantage few other foods provide. Their hidden power lies in natural nitrates, which the body converts into nitric oxide, a compound that enhances blood flow. Improved circulation means better delivery of nutrients to muscle tissue and more efficient removal of metabolic waste. A landmark study from Sweden's Karolinska Institute found that older adults with higher nitrate intake showed improved muscle function and mobility, particularly in those experiencing age-related blood flow decline. But the benefits don't stop there. Leafy greens are rich in electrolytes like calcium, magnesium, and potassium, crucial for proper muscle contraction. Just 1 cup of cooked spinach provides nearly 40% of your daily magnesium needs, and insufficient levels of these minerals are linked to cramps, fatigue, and accelerated muscle loss. What's more, these greens are among the richest sources of vitamin K, a nutrient long associated with bone health but now recognized for its role in muscle metabolism. A 2015 study published in Journals of Gerontology showed that seniors with higher vitamin K intake experienced significantly slower rates of muscle loss. To support strength and vitality, aim for at least 2 cups of leafy greens daily. Blend them into smoothies, fold into omelets, stir into soups, or sauté with olive oil and garlic for a nutrient-dense side. Pre-washed varieties can be a great time saver, especially for older adults with limited energy or dexterity. In the end, muscle protection doesn't always require meat or supplements. Sometimes it begins with a handful of greens on your plate. As we continue to explore foods that protect aging muscles, it's time to highlight an unsung hero in the kitchen: extra virgin olive oil. While it's not a source of protein, its anti-inflammatory and hormone-supporting properties make it a vital ally in any muscle-preserving diet for older adults. At the heart of its power is oleocanthal, a natural compound that functions much like ibuprofen, without the side effects. Research from Louisiana State University found that oleocanthal can inhibit specific enzymes that contribute to muscle protein breakdown, a major factor in age-related sarcopenia. By reducing low-grade chronic inflammation, olive oil helps create an internal environment where muscle maintenance becomes possible. Beyond inflammation control, olive oil enhances insulin sensitivity, a key benefit, especially for older adults who often struggle with insulin resistance. When muscles are more responsive to insulin, they can absorb and utilize amino acids more efficiently for repair and growth. Extra virgin olive oil also supports the body's production of testosterone and growth hormone, both of which decline with age yet remain essential for maintaining lean mass. In fact, data from the pre-dimed study in Spain showed that older adults following a Mediterranean diet enriched with olive oil had significantly better muscle strength and reduced frailty over 5 years compared to those on low-fat diets. 4. Best results include 2 to 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil daily. Use it to dress salads, drizzle over steamed greens, or finish dishes after cooking. To preserve its active compounds, store it in dark glass bottles away from heat and light, and always check for a recent harvest date. Sometimes, muscle protection doesn't come from more effort, but from smarter, subtler choices like what oil you cook with. While olive oil delivers internal anti-inflammatory support, let's not overlook a group of foods that brings muscle protection through powerful antioxidant action: berries. At first glance, they may not seem relevant to muscle health, but in reality, they're vital to preserving aging muscle tissue. As we grow older, our muscles face increasing oxidative stress. This leads to cellular damage, slower recovery, and accelerated breakdown of muscle fibers. Berries like blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries are rich in anthocyanins and polyphenols, plant compounds that neutralize free radicals before they can damage muscle cell membranes and mitochondria, the energy-producing centers of muscle cells. In a landmark study from Tufts University, older adults who consumed blueberries regularly showed improved muscle performance and faster recovery. These findings suggest that antioxidants in berries play a key role not just in protection, but in function and resilience. What's more, berries help modulate inflammation by regulating cytokines, the signaling molecules that control immune response. While acute inflammation is necessary for muscle repair, chronic low-grade inflammation, common in aging, can significantly accelerate muscle loss. Compounds in berries help restore balance. There's also vitamin C, especially abundant in strawberries, which aids collagen synthesis, critical for maintaining the integrity of connective tissues surrounding muscle fibers. As these structures weaken with age, supporting them becomes essential for stability and injury prevention. For best results, include at least 1 cup of mixed berries daily. Frozen berries are just as nutritious as fresh, more cost-effective, and easy to store. Add them to yogurt, oatmeal, or smoothies, or enjoy them on their own as a refreshing snack. Their natural sweetness also makes them a healthy alternative to sugary desserts. Sometimes the most delicious foods are also the most restorative, especially when chosen with purpose. After appreciating the antioxidant benefits of berries, we now turn to a more traditional yet scientifically powerful ally in muscle preservation: lean beef. Often misunderstood in aging diets, lean cuts of beef offer one of the most complete nutrient packages for maintaining muscle strength, especially when consumed mindfully. A single 4-ounce serving of lean beef provides approximately 25 grams of complete protein, containing all essential amino acids in proportions that align closely with human muscle tissue needs. What makes beef particularly relevant for older adults is its high content of leucine, an amino acid that activates the mTOR pathway, essential for muscle protein synthesis. As we age, muscles become less responsive to growth signals, making higher leucine intake critical for triggering a strong anabolic response. Lean beef also delivers creatine, a compound that enhances muscular energy reserves and volume. Since natural creatine synthesis declines with age, dietary intake becomes more important for maintaining performance and reducing fatigue. Beyond muscle-specific compounds, beef offers highly bioavailable iron, zinc, and B vitamins, which support oxygen delivery, energy metabolism, and muscle repair. A study from McMaster University demonstrated that older adults consuming lean red meat in conjunction with resistance training achieved greater gains in muscle strength than those relying solely on plant-based protein sources. To balance muscle support with cardiovascular health, choose lean cuts like sirloin, tenderloin, or eye of round, and limit intake to 2 to 3 servings per week, 40 to 6 Oz per serving. Whenever possible, opt for grass-fed beef, which contains a superior fatty acid profile and higher anti-inflammatory omega-3 levels. In the end, supporting muscle doesn't mean excess, it means intention. And with lean beef, the key is quality, portion, and pairing it with strength-building activity. As we conclude our exploration of whole food strategies for preserving muscle mass, let's turn to a scientifically validated supplement that has earned its place in the conversation: whey protein. For older adults, this isn't just another powder. It's one of the most effective tools we have for combating age-related muscle loss. Whey is a complete, fast-absorbing protein derived from dairy, and it boasts the highest natural concentration of leucine, an essential amino acid, critical for activating the mTOR pathway, the master switch for muscle protein synthesis. This is especially important for aging muscle, which becomes increasingly resistant to growth signals. A potent dose of leucine is often needed to wake up these dormant tissues. What makes whey so effective for seniors is its rapid digestibility, which causes a sharp rise in blood amino acid levels, overcoming what scientists call anabolic resistance, the diminished ability of aging muscles to build or maintain tissue. A pivotal study from McMaster University found that older adults supplementing with whey protein experienced over 40% more muscle retention compared to those getting the same protein from traditional food sources. But the benefits don't stop at protein. Whey contains bioactive peptides that enhance blood flow to working muscles, improve insulin sensitivity, and reduce inflammation, all of which support muscle recovery and metabolic health. It also contains cysteine, a precursor to glutathione, the body's master antioxidant. This is key in shielding muscle cells from the oxidative stress that accelerates with age. A study published in the Journal of the American Medical Directors Association revealed that seniors taking whey protein significantly improved muscle strength, physical performance, and balance, even without resistance training. With strength training, the effects were even more profound. For best results, consume 20 to 30 green of whey protein daily, ideally within 30 minutes post-exercise. Choose minimally processed whey isolate or concentrate with no added sugars or artificial ingredients. If you're lactose sensitive, consider hydrolyzed whey, which is easier to digest. Blend whey with water, milk, or toss it into a smoothie alongside berries, leafy greens, and healthy fats for a complete, muscle-supportive meal. In the journey, to preserve strength past 60, whey may be the simplest yet most overlooked catalyst for change. In the end, preserving muscle after 60 is about far more than appearance. It's about independence, resilience, and quality of life. Muscle is what helps us rise from a chair, walk with stability, carry groceries, and bounce back from illness. It's a key player in our metabolism, our energy, and even our emotional well-being. Throughout this video, we've explored powerful science-backed foods, from Greek yogurt and fatty fish to leafy greens, whey protein, and more. Each of these contributes in its own way to preserving and rebuilding muscle mass that may have quietly diminished over the years. And the good news? It's never too late to start. By adding these foods consistently into your daily routine, even just one or two to begin with, you can make a measurable impact on your strength, balance, and confidence. The real change happens not overnight, but with intention, one smart choice at a time. We'd love to hear from you. Which of these muscle-supportive foods are already part of your routine? Have you noticed a difference in your energy, strength, or mobility since including them? Your experiences could truly inspire someone else on their journey. If you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs this message, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. If you haven't already, it helps support our channel and motivates us to continue creating high-quality, science-based health content just for you. Stay strong, stay curious, and we'll see you in the next video.